Hello and welcome to that Eurovision site, Eurovision with a Slice of Life. I'm Angus and today I'm once again joined by the amazing Nordman, who are competing in Melodifestivalen and have made it all the way to the final. First of all, how are you?
Good.
Very good. We are quite happy about this final, I must say.
Yeah, congratulations on making it there. Not only did you qualify from the semi-final, you actually won it. What was that like?
Unexpected.
Euphoric.
Yeah, euphoric, but unexpected in the same way. Yeah, we came number one. That's fantastic.
It was exciting to watch. So your staging saw some changes between the heat and the semi-final with that beautiful smoke effect, especially on the ground, notable. I know you maybe can't or don't want to tell me anything, but do you expect to have some more surprises in the final, or are you happy with the full package?
I'm quite happy.
Yeah, we don't have any plans for anything else than what we have right now, I think.
Maybe more energy.
Yeah, and more smiling and
Yeah.
happiness.
Now that the excitement of being there has really kicked in, I can see that. I'm sure it will be a great performance, no matter what you bring to the stage. Your song "Släpp, alla, sorger" has also been very popular outside of Melfest, storming the Spotify charts in Sweden and also the regular charts. How has it felt to get such an overwhelmingly positive response from the public?
Well, what can we say?
It's lovely.
It's fantastic. You know, we have been pretty quiet for a couple of years, and now all this, so it's kind of overwhelming, actually. Yeah.
It's great to see you guys back as well. Speaking of having been gone for a few years, it's been a few years since you last released an album, and after your two previous Melfest appearances, you did release an album. Is there anything in the works?
In our heads, maybe, but not in the studio yet. But you never know.
You never know. Yeah. Hopefully.
Yeah.
Well, be keeping an eye on your socials then for if/when you announce
Yeah.
that.
Absolutely.
So a lot of people have noticed that you sing in Swedish, and Sweden hasn't sent in a song in Swedish to Eurovision for a very long time.
It's about time.
Yeah, sorry.
It's about time.
Yeah, it is about time. So that also means that you would be keeping your song in Swedish and not translating it to English for the contest.
For now, we sing in Swedish. We haven't talked about a version in English, actually. So
I think it's quite good in Swedish.
yeah, you don't have to understand everything. Just listen and feel the music could be enough. I don't know.
I like that it's in Swedish, and I do think that even though I don't speak the language, the energy the song is supposed to give really still carries over, and I do understand the lyrics in that sense, even though I can't understand them in the literal sense. So yeah, that's good. I'd love to hear Swedish again at Eurovision. It's like you all said, it's about time.
It's about time, yeah.
So last time I already asked you about how the preparations for Melfest have been different between your previous appearances and now, but now you've also competed. How has just the live show? How would you compare the live shows between back then and now?
Can we say about that? I don't know really, but everything works so fine, and all people around us are so kind and helpful and everything. So I think we feel more comfortable maybe this time.
Yeah, a lot more.
Yeah. So we are more relaxed and we have more fun. That's the big difference, I think.
That's great, and I do think you also see that on stage with just how you two are performing. I guess that also sort of leads into my next question. Is there anything new you've learned this time around that you'll be taking forward into your music career?
New things.
Well, we usually add old things. But well, we keep on experimenting with our instruments and try to do different styles. I don't know, but well, it's different. I can't answer that really.
No.
No, it's a vague question, to be fair. So now that you're getting closer and closer to Eurovision, I want to ask the question again of what would it mean to you to go to Eurovision?
That would mean a nice travel to England, I suppose. But that would be fantastic, of course.
Yeah, absolutely.
And
Never been there, so.
And nice to bring my nyckelharpa outside Sweden and show it to the bigger audience, even if I actually have done that before in other situations. But that would be nice to spread the Swedish folk tone a bit outside our borders.
Definitely. Speaking of, and this question might be way too big for this little interview, but for many people, this was their first or one of their first introductions to the nyckelharpa. Can you tell us a bit about the instrument?
Well, it's
Made of wood.
Made of wood, yeah, and have strings, and you played with a bow. But we also say it's a traditional Swedish folk instrument. So the origin is Sweden, actually, what we know. And it's a very special sounding instrument and very beautiful instrument, if you ask me. So it's nice. And yeah, in Sweden it's becomes more and more normal to see a nyckelharpa on stage or different situations. But outside Sweden, it's, yeah, there's more to do.
Definitely. I mean, I love the sound of it, and I love also how you to incorporate it into this broader pop sound while still very much giving this more traditional musical feeling to the entire performance. Yeah, I think that is pretty much all I have to ask to you today. Thank you so much for joining me. Do you have any message that you want to give to the international viewers of this interview?
Yeah, we hope to see you. We would love to meet you and enjoy our music.
And we love you a lot.
We love you too, and we hope to see you as well in Liverpool or elsewhere. It will be a great party wherever you go, I'm sure. So thank you again for joining me. Nordman will be competing in Melodifestivalen. They're 9th in the running order, which is a great spot. And if you're in Sweden, you can vote via the Melodifestivalen app or by calling in. Results will be, during the show this Saturday, and we will see if Nordman get to go to Eurovision. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.